Hey guys, it's me again, Boy2. I don't know if my video where I go over the basics of beach map have released yet, but whatever. Today we're going to be talking about every single zip line in the beach map and how they work and different routes. So first off, there's the one in the entrance, which you can take to skip all this water. It's basically just a faster way to get to the beach map and to leave beach map. And also, if you're not comfortable with the water yet, you can just take that. So yeah, when you first enter, there's a lot of zip lines. I guess we'll start off with this one. So this one can be accessed from the entrance and over there. I'm going to call these things zipline stations, because that's basically what they are. So I'll just take it. Now you can land here on the platform, and you have 3 other options for zip lines. I guess we're just going to take this one. So yeah, this one can be accessed from that zipline station. It goes under that platform there, above the water, and then up here at this other station. Now there's also this one, which acts pretty similar to that one. It's at the entrance of the map and ends pretty shortly at another station. So from here there's 2 zip lines. There's one that goes to the top of the ship and one that goes below the rock. I guess we'll just take this one first. This one goes through over the whole beach, the dock, just all the water, and to the very top of the ship, which is pretty much the highest point in the map other than the entrance. So yeah, that's that. Then there's actually a lot of zip lines near the ship. We'll just go down here. We'll take this one. This one is at the back of the ship, goes under this rock, and then above these 2 houses, above these rocks, and at this zipline station. So yeah, every single zip line we've gone over at this station. Now let's head back. Okay, from here there's this one, which is right next to the one we just went through. Basically just goes right above the ship. It's probably best to get some more speed, more than what I just had, or jump onto the platform. Then from here you have many options. You can take this one, which goes through that hole, through the little city area. This one at the top, which goes through the tower with the board, diving board, and then over there. Then there's this one, which I'll actually take. So let's take this rope. So this pulls right under the one that's on the very top of the tower, then goes over to that station. So let's take this one. This up line takes you to the station that's right next, that's around the tower. Okay, what's another one? I think, let's take that one. So here's this one, which goes right through this tower, and then all the way over here to this station. And there's 2 more we haven't done yet. So let's just take this one, jump up here, and then take this other zip line that's at this station. Goes down over the sand, over the water, and then ends at this station. And then there's one more that is at one of these stations. This one. Go down here, under the bridge, and then you land at the back of the boat. So yeah, I just basically talked about every single zipline and beach map, how to access them, where they go and stuff. Now let's talk about how important they are and how to use each of them. So first off, let me get to the entrance so I can talk about those up there. Oh jeez, I drift. So obviously, there's these 2, which can be an optional way to go down. There's these rocks, obviously, you go down. but the zip lines are just faster. So you can take this one to go to this station, and then maybe this one to go over here to this station. You can take this one to go through the broken tower. So you have to do this tower, but then you can jump. Oh, I made it. And then you can walk on this planky thing, whatever you call it. Take this zip line. And yeah. So that's just like a way to go from each of them. Now most of the zip lines would go from, they would start at a station like these 3 or 4, those over there and stuff. Most of them are at stations, but some just sort of start from wherever. I'm trying to think, like most of them are literally at stations. Really, they at least either start or end at a station. I'm trying to think of one that is like not at a station. Oh, there's that one. So I'm pretty sure the only zipline on the beach map that does not start or end at a station is this one right here. All this one does is just take you above the ship, or along the ship. And I just found the water, because I might be a little rusty. But go to the rope map. So yeah, most of them either start or end at stations, other than that one, which just takes you across the boat to the ship. Okay, now which ones are most important and least important? So I think the most important one is, well actually it sort of depends. Like, one crucial thing about this map is how many routes you can take. There's literally like infinite routes. So many places to go. It's just endless. So we have to go to this station over here. And this zip line that starts from this station on the right of the map and then goes all the way to the top of the ship. This might be the most important zip line in the game. Like, and the reason for that is because one, it crosses the most distance in the shortest amount of time, and it crosses so much land. Oh, so I think my friend Ethan just left. But yeah, so if you really want to get to like a really far place, just take this zip line. You get to there instantly, especially if you're going really fast. Now obviously, the thing you probably know about zip lines from Canyon Map, which there are zip lines in there too, is you can just hold on to them, or you can do this. Now what's cool about this map is with all the stations, and just zip lines in general, is like the ability to just grab on to multiple, like instantly. So like I'm on this one right now, and since I'm going up, I probably want to do this to get up it faster. And then from here, I can grab onto this zip line, then on to this one, then to this one, then there we go. I just took a whole circle around the map instantly. Now, another key thing about this is, let's just try, this is a common one. So when you put your wrong hand on the zip line, so let's just say, oh, you're left-handed or something, but you're using the right-handed, it's like you can literally switch at any time. So let me get to a good spot. I'm gonna take one that goes down deep like this one. So let's just say you use the wrong hand. Grab it onto the other hand and then let go. It's that easy. Like if you put the wrong hand down, like this one, I usually use my left hand on this zip line. You can just do that, and boom. Easy fix. Now, we've sort of covered all the basics of the zip lines and beach map. Now let's talk about some certain routes. So, there's obviously, oh, I thought I was about to miss that. So there's obviously the, thank God for the rope. There's obviously that one, but what's another good one? This one and that one. This zip line is really good too. It can literally take you from like the farthest, one of the farthest parts of the map to the next. It's like left to right. Just go from here, zip really fast over the water and into this station. And what's cool is you can start from here or from there. Hell, you can start from that station right there. It's not recommended, but you can. Like, you can just start from here and then go up this way or something. That's a really good one as well. Now here's another great one. I'm gonna use this zipline again to the station. So obviously there's this one. Now this one might be the most, like, I don't know the word for it, the most incline. Like, it's where you go down the fastest, like the steepest, I guess is a better word. This is probably like the steepest zipline in the game. You go down fast. This is a good way to get to the ship from the mountains. And it's a good mixer, whatever, upper. Now to be honest, this zipline right here that goes over the ship, which I just mentioned a few times, this one is probably the most useless zipline in the whole map. Like, literally, just taking it from one of the starting or stopping areas is like, it's useless. You can literally just, there's many ropes you can climb on. It's just so useless. But this one is pretty useful, because like, you can go over this long stretch of water really fast. You can go up to this station, and yeah. There's also this one, which goes over here. And then what's cool is instead of just going out there and into the pirate ship, there's also a bunch of these windows. And yeah, those are some pretty good ones. Another good one too is this one at the back of the ship, which goes into the rock. Now, I'm obviously not taking the best way, but this is probably maybe one of the best zip lines to go upwards, because it's also one of the steepest, so going up it is good because you can go up it fast. And I guess that's it. I mean, what else is there to really talk about? I basically talked about all of them. I guess there's this one. I mean, like, the three most important zip lines in the map. This one that starts from the top of the ship and then goes there. The one that goes under the rock into the back of the ship. And the one that starts from this station and then goes all the way through the water, below the bridge, and then to the back of the ship. Those are the three most important ones, and the most useless is the one that just takes you along the ship. So yeah, and if you've had previous experience with zip lines and canyons map and were good at them, you'll probably have at least some good experience with these. But the thing is, they don't really do much in canyons. There's not even that much. I mean, there is some, but like, they're not really that useful in my opinion. Like, really half of them just are slow, the other half just take you in weird places. Sure, there might be one or two useful ones in canyons, but like, that's really just it. Like, if you aren't too good with railings or zip lines and want to get better at them, practice in beach map, because in my opinion, these zip lines are the most vital part to this map. If you're not good at them, you're gonna have a tough time. Like, the ropes, they're good, I guess. Like, sure. Like, yeah, you can get a lot of speed with them if you keep climbing or swinging from them. Or if you're in the water, like over there, you can grab onto a rope and get out of the water fast into a higher up area. And then swimming, it's not a good way to travel. Like, unless you're like over there, then you're gonna have to swim. But if you're like here or something, oh, and here's one more thing about this zipline that makes it really, really good. It's the closest zipline to the water. There's also that one, but there's not as much to grab. This is probably the closest zipline you're gonna get to the water. So if you're like stuck in the water, you're gonna wanna grab this and then fast climb. There have been many instances where my friend Ethan has been chasing me, like over in the beach area, but like in the water. So what I do is So let's just say we're running across here and stuff. I would get, so here's what I would do. So like I'd fall in the water on accident or intentional, and I'd go up the zip line and then just climb up here rapidly. It's such a good escape tool. So yeah, those are all the zip lines in Beach Map, how to use them effectively and when to use them. And I did earlier just give you an example of you constantly doing, like, going into multiple at the same time and fixing a mistake where you got it on the wrong end, or then just switch easily. So yeah, that's my guide to all these zip lines in Beach Map. I guess zip lines in general for wheel tag, because they're all ones in canyons. So yeah, that's the guide. I'm Muteboy2, and subscribe.